Hey Veronika, how are you? I just have a quick question. Hi, what's up? I looked on the time off calendar and it already looks like you have the week off. There's a field trip I'm supposed to be going on with my kid next week. Yeah, I've had that PTO scheduled for I think for like 3 months now because we bought the tickets way in advance. So I'm so sorry. You don't even have kids, man. It's not like it's important. What you just said? Like you just don't understand that, sometimes parents have to be at school events and, you take all these days off and then, parents got to sit here and what? We just got to wait because you have no kids and you can just go live your life however you want. So because I chose not to have children, there's no possible way that my plans could also be important. Your plans are more important because you have kids. Is that what you're trying to say? I'm just trying to say that sometimes parents have to show up at their kids' events. Like, you don't have kids, so you could easily move your stuff around. I don't understand why it's so hard for you to move it around. Not only have I been here longer, so I'm higher up in seniority than you, but I also put my request 3 months in advance because I knew that I needed next week off. So it's not my problem that you waited until the week before to try and get these days off. So, I mean, what are we going to do? What I'm going to do now is get back to work while you walk away. Veronika, why did I just now get this paperwork? I just got it just now. I didn't know you had a daughter with the same name as me. I don't have a daughter with your name. What? Did it bring your kid to work day today? I didn't know that either. I would have brought Luca. It's not bring your kid to work day. What are you talking about? Oh, then who were you just talking to? When? When? Just now, when you just walked into my office with your voice raised as if you were talking to one of your children. Well, I was talking to you because I asked for this information to be delivered yesterday and I just got it. I just got it right now. Oh, well, then go talk to your boss because I was told not to submit that information until they verified what they needed to verify. But their lack of communication with you has nothing to do with me. Please let that be the last time you walk into my office yelling at me. I am not one of your children. And even if I was, you really shouldn't talk to them that way. Hey, Veronika, how are you? Long time no see. I heard you work for an airline. Is that you work for an airline? Yeah, I do work for an airline. Oh, that's so cool. I was wondering, is there a way that I can get like a buddy pass from you? Like I heard that you guys get like discounts or buddy passes and stuff so that, I don't have to pay full price. Is that something that you can do? A buddy pass? Yeah, like you guys, you get discounts. I mean, I don't have to tell you that. You know it, you work there. But you guys get discounts for like friends and family and stuff, or buddy passes, which is like, I guess like standby, but it's cheaper than if I were to have to buy a regular ticket. Are we buddies? Girl, come on. We've known each other like 4 years. Like, of course we're buddies. Were we buddies last week when I posted that I needed a ride to the mechanic because my tire blew out? Well, well, you know a lot of people, so I figured you didn't need me. Were we buddies when I posted my housewarming wish list online? Um, no, I just were we buddies when I had surgery last year and couldn't drive? I don't recall hearing from you asking if I needed anybody to drop something off. The point I'm trying to make is that I no, I don't need you to do things for me because I have people who are actual buddies. But if you're not my buddy for anything else, then you're not my buddy for a discounted airline ticket or a buddy pass. I hope that makes sense. Um, I. Hi, Veronika. Do you have a second? Yeah. I didn't really understand your email from yesterday. You just sent me an email with an attachment to the job description for your position. Oh yeah, I did send you that email. So in the meeting yesterday, you raised your voice at me and I wanted to send you my job description so that you could highlight where on the job description it said that part of my job was allowing you to raise your voice at me. Oh, Um, I guess it was just in the heat of the moment. It was just a very tense meeting. And I get that, but that should be the absolute last time that you ever raise your voice at me, especially in a meeting full of people. Don't do it one on one either, but really don't do it when we're in front of people. If there's something that you need to say, if you need to address me about something, that's okay. Let's have a conversation like adults, but don't ever raise your voice at me again. I apologize. I'm very sorry for my behavior. I hope you can accept my apology. Your apology is accepted. I, I'm mature enough to accept your apology as long as it doesn't happen again. Hey, Veronica, do you think you could stay a little late tonight? Just maybe like an hour or two? Yeah, I don't mind. I could use the overtime. I'm actually not authorized to pay overtime right now, so I was kind of hoping that you would come in late tomorrow or leave early. Okay. Um, I'll just come in late Friday because I have an appointment anyway, so. No, you wouldn't be able to come in late on Friday. Tomorrow's the only day that I could spare you. Okay. So then no, I can't stay. No, but I'm sorry. You just said you could stay. So are you gonna stay? No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. That means that I'm inconveniencing myself and you guys are not having to meet me halfway. It has to be a mutual benefit in order for me to do this because if I'm staying later, that means that I'm getting home later. That means I'm sitting in more traffic. That means that my dog is waiting later to get walked and to eat. And it's just an overall inconvenience for me to stay later. I was willing to do it because I need the overtime. But if I'm not even getting that, coming in late or leaving early doesn't do anything for me. So I can pass. I can pass on that. We're just all having to pitch in a little more around here, you know? I'd really appreciate it if you could stay. And I understand that. And if you're that short staffed and that tight for people, I'm willing to stay for the overtime. If you need me that bad, then you're willing to pay. Otherwise, maybe you can do it. As a manager, isn't it your role to kind of step in when no one else is available? Well, I'm salaried, so it really doesn't matter if I stay later. I can't really come in later, leave early another day. So it really just doesn't make sense for me to stay any later tonight. I hope that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense in your mind. But as a salaried employee, you make significantly more per hour if you were to break it down anyway than I do, even with overtime. So it makes more sense for you to stay than for me to stay since you're getting paid a lot more. I'll stay for the overtime. Otherwise, okay. I'll find someone else. Thank you. Yep. Good luck.